Well, hopefully it begins with the name, so we are Data Clarity. Our absolute focus, we're fundamentally a software house, and our focus is basically extracting knowledge from our customers' data. So we have a series of software applications that allow them to generate or to extract data or information and knowledge from their data sets, and they can be quite complex and quite diverse, so we cover sort of multiple sectors and multiple verticals. Right, in terms of the resources we have quite a diverse range of sort of skills and competence, age and experience, and I think the opportunity with Apprentices is the opportunity is to sort of develop them in our stead and adopt our sort of ways and best practices. So it is about the sort of senior generation, the guys with experience, imparting that knowledge in sort of very receptive and very sort of capable younger hands, and we want to sort of develop that resource, make sure that it's sort of aligned to what our needs are as a business, and make sure that we get sort of good value out of those people, and then conversely develop them into sort of competent, capable professionals in terms of their future career. So I think it's a two-way street, and it's proving very successful. So in terms of, we've had sort of quite an extensive relationship with 3a's. We've taken at least 2 people through the programme. We've got Callum, and prior to that Lucy, who we took through. They started on the programme in 16, graduated in 17, and then we say we're continuing their development. Recently we've took on 2 further apprentices, so a guy called Kit and Jordan, who you probably met. They started in January and February respectively, and we're sort of working with 3a's in terms of developing a development programme around there that's sort of consistent with what the 3a's impart sort of structurally, as well as what they're learning on the job in terms of the day-to-day tasks we give them. Absolutely. I mean, I think the key thing in terms of 3a's is they are our sort of local, or one of our local sort of training partners, and that's important to us. We want to sort of work with the local community and businesses in the local community in terms of the people we deal with. So that was important to us, and I think what we saw in 3a's is structure in terms of the programs that they run. There's a level of flexibility in terms of our input, which is again useful. We see quality in the candidates who come through and the people we've appointed, and we also see quality in terms of the course administrators. So I think as a sort of training partner, they're well valued. I think they bring energy to the organisation. They also bring sort of diversity in terms of approach to the issues that we face and the way we approach development. So again, it's a balancing act. We've obviously sort of got senior guys within the unit with the experience, and these guys sort of add to that sort of things that we may not consider based on sort of current best practice. So it provides us, it's almost like a check, it's a sort of a balance to between experience and youthful enthusiasm. So they do add they sort of add a dimension to the unit, which is really appreciated. Absolutely. I mean, again, it's part of a sort of wider business development that as we've described, it's a combination of senior people and sort of youth, and in terms of the opportunity with an apprentice, it's that sort of cascading of knowledge and the opportunity to develop people who will be useful to the business as they hit the ground, but useful, you can see this sort of development profile, and we can take them in a direction that will add value to the business. So I think people should embrace the opportunity of a sort of modern apprenticeship, and yeah, I wouldn't hesitate recommending the approach.